All right, so what day is it now? It's June 25th. June 25th, and I'm finally doing another damn podcast. I think I guess I need to start off with my title, right? Is It Just Me by Jabril? I'm doing this one right just out of nowhere too. Didn't have too much planned. I do remember leaving off last time saying something to the equivalent of I was supposed to pick up on people taking their job too seriously. And mm, excuse me, um, there's a lot that can be said about that. Like I said, I'm doing this out of nowhere, so hello. Um, you think I would have listened to the last one before I did this? I'm totally non-professional. I'm really mad about some other shit. So people taking their job too seriously. I think it was talking about fuck. What was it? I don't know. But you know what? Listen to the last one. This one we're going to talk about when taking it over to the movie theater. I've had this happen to me a couple of times. Okay, so it's always like bringing a drink in because I like my little metal like 16-ounce cup with the straw and shit like that. Take that to the movies and then drink out of there. It's only 16 ounces, so unless it's pure alcohol, it'll take me like 5 seconds to drink all of it. But this one time I had I was going into one of the drive-ins, one of the movie theaters, and there's this lady like halfway through, like after like 100 feet after you pay for your ticket, you just meet this lady who has like a cock eye or something where she's like looking in two different directions, and I don't know which one's looking at me. So like I know that like I'm walking towards her left, so my right. So I'm just like, all right, well I'm just gonna hold this to my right, and this bitch caught it. She's multitasking. She must have been looking at fucking like snacks and some shit at the same time. And like, can I see these tickets? I see that drink behind your back, sir. She looked at me with her cock eye, and she was just like, "Look, you can't bring that in here." And I was like, "I just bought it." Like right over there, like I walked over here, like that's how close the business is. You can't tell me I can't bring that in. Do you guys have this? And she's just like, no, well, I mean, it's just one of the rules. And she's being, I'm like, I've already tried to hide this shit from you. Like, so you found it. Like, don't act like it's just one of the rules. You're enforcing this rule. No one gives a shit. Everyone's drinking Starbucks in the goddamn movie theater. But anyway, so I had my Starbucks, and she's like, look. I was like, look. She goes, if you, said that you needed this for whatever reason. I was like, I do need a drink in the movie theater. And she's just like, well, for like diabetes or something like that. And I was like, this is a weird way to get out of this. I was like, yeah, I'm a diabetic. And she's just like, well, you got to talk to my manager over there. And I was like, what? Fucking, now I got to convince this person. And I just went over and I just like, I kind of caught this dude like from behind. I think he was the manager. I don't know. She pointed somewhere. I don't know what she was looking at. I don't know where she was looking, to be quite honest. Um, so I just kind of went to over someone, and I got kind of close to him, and I just acted for like 30 seconds. I acted like I was talking to somebody, just like what would it look like from this person who's 30 feet away with only one eye looking at me. She can't have more than two at the same time. Just like what would it look like? So I just walked up and I was like, nah, 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 and I was like, okay, and then I just like walked back and I was like, yeah, we're good. And she was like, all right, go ahead and have a good day. I'm just like, why? Why though? Why did you make this happen? Now I'm late to go get popcorn because I'm already late to see the movie because nobody ever shows up early to see the movie unless it's like the launch or something like that. Any other time you just like go see like a Saturday or Sunday morning special, anything on Tuesday discount day, it's like we're gonna be late. Like how how excited are we to see it like this? It's already out. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Mm. But yeah, I've had that happen a couple times. I mean, as I grow older, for the most part, people are just chillax, which is weird because at some point in me getting older, I got over that hump of somebody shooting up a movie theater at some Batman movie. Um, but other than that, like I've brought my, like, beyond that date, I brought my backpack into a movie theater. And I'm glad I'm allowed to do that, because, like, look, I'm a student, goddammit. You can't just be like, put this away. What if I can't? I want to see the movies. I got a bicycle. But for the most part, like, now, like, no one's really searching through shit. If they did, they'd come across some shit. I gotta tell you, it's not just a backpack. Like, my backpack is full of some snacks and some other substances to make the movie seem better. I once brought, like, a fucking half gallon of, like, what's that sweet, like, goddamn, I can't even think of what, it's a sweet wine, whatever, it's fucking delicious. It's, you can get it, like, cheap brands all the way down to, like, Barefoot and Behringer. I don't know if I'm making up noises at this point. It's a cheap bottle of sweet alcohol. It's fucking awesome, and I just chugging that shit at Spider-Man. It was awesome. That was, like, the same night I did that first video. Was it the first one? Where we were commenting on Spider-Man. Look at that. Turned into a podcast years later. But yeah, I brought a fucking big old thing of alcohol into the theater. And why not? I just wanted to enjoy the movie theater, and I kept my composure. Nobody knew. I was just passing around my friends and family, whoever I went with, you know. That was pretty awesome. I thought it was going to be addressed, too, because I thought one guy totally saw me. But what I didn't realize was that he saw like 1,000 other people at the same time. So I didn't show up on his radar. But even so, I'm not going to fucking do anything in a movie theater besides have a blast. You must be kidding me. You must be kidding me. I'm just going there to have fun. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like, how much are you making to enforce this weird rule on me? Like, oh, you can't bring your drinks. You can only buy drinks here. It's like, your drinks are insane over here, and y'all just have soda. Like, I'm beyond that shit, dude. I want to, and even worse is like, soda's on the cheaper end of it too. You can get like a liquid pound of water, whatever that is, like a pint, a liquid pound of water for like $4.50. Oh, you want more? $6. God damn, dude, I'm just asking for water. What is up with this shit? There is one movie theater, I think, where they'll give you water from the same spout you get your sodas from. That's pretty cool. But that's exactly my point. That place is right by the beach. That's why they're fucking chill as fuck. I've walked in that movie theater several times. Just rolling in with, like, food from other places or drinks and just been like, yo, can you hook me up with this? And then just double dipping and going to see another movie. It's just chill over there. Everybody does that. No, and because nobody cares. You can't be in, I don't know, whatever. No one cares about enforcing that part of the rule. That place is chill. There's other places that aren't. And, yeah, I snuck my nephew. I didn't sneak my nephew. I brought my nephew in one time, and when I'm going to the movie theaters, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna look online for this movie theater, the ticket, or I'm gonna like head to the front where the automated teller is. And no one's ever over there. I'm gonna pay with card. That's fine. I go over there and it's just like, all right, well, it's like $15 if you're a dude or a chick, I guess. Females don't get discounts, which would be the next bump, I suppose. The next person who gets a discount would be the female. But anyways, it's just like, if you're between the age of like 11 and 64, it's like $15. But if you're under that, it's like 11. And if you're over, it's like 11. And I'm just like, well, all right, well, I'm under and whatever. Just pick that shit. Don't give me two different prices. Don't give me two different prices. I don't think anyone's ever called me out on that either when I go to the movie theater to, when they like check my tickets and shit. I've gone there before and just like, oh, well, I guess I'm that now. I'm over 65. Look at that. I paid for admission and they'd let me right in. I have no problem about that. No one's ever really given me shit. I mean, I guess I just pay the difference at the door, but that'd be a stupid thing to enforce too. Sir, this discount only applies to people who can't absorb the material. Now, you can afford to absorb the material, you pay the price of somebody who can afford to do it. It's like, I'm paying taxes, kids aren't, and old folks aren't. Fuck this. Give me that stupid discount. But yeah, never had a problem with that, but I can just imagine how the conversation would go down. Be like, look, dude, I'm buying these tickets. Why don't I get a discount? Just, nope, you gotta suck dick. I'm tired of sucking dick. Oh man. But yeah, so transitioning, I'm super fucking mad right now because I got this PC, gaming PC. I've been looking forward to getting for a little while now, and I finally put the investment in on it, and um, one way or another, I got this gaming PC that shot at my house like yesterday, and I got it. Got to it last night. I plug it in, and it doesn't turn on. It's weird. I don't know. And then I look online. I bought it through Amazon. I look online. I just see like a couple of people out of a lot. Everyone who didn't have this problem loves it, but like a couple of people were like, "Yeah, it doesn't turn on. What the fuck?" My experience. What the fuck? It doesn't turn on. I thought at first that I would be like overwhelmed because I've never actually put together a computer before. But I mean, I don't have to like build it. I've never had my own gaming PC, and I'm doing this shit now because I'm gonna do my own show. If you're listening to this, so tune in on that shit. Um, yeah, so it came in, and I tried to, and this, I mean, it's very simple. It's like there's a computer, like just tower. There's a mouse and keyboard, and that's it. And there's some plugs and shit. So I plugged it into the computer. I plugged the other side into the outlet. I got this power outlet that the whole thing works. And I'd hit the power button, and I was just like, nothing. Maybe it's taking a while to boot up or some shit. And then I look in the back because there's like no instructions. There's booklets here, but it's like for some reason they break down like part by part what's going on, but it's like it's all together. So I'm like, all right, well, what do I do? You turn it on. There's a kill switch in the back. Flick that shit. Turn on or hit the power button, which I don't really like too much. It's literally just it's like this button on this fan. It's like it's it's responsive. Like you feel it a little bit, but it doesn't. It's not like, oh well, you push in and hold, and you can kind of feel it, like turn on. I guess something about that I like. Um, it's not like, oh well, it's different when you turn it on when you turn it off. At least that's not what it seems like. It feels like it's just a button. It's just responsive. It's like either it's on or it's off. This button just activates. It's not like press it this way for on, press it that way for off. Um, and just nothing. And then I was really mad, so I called the Amazon guy, and the dude's chilling. He's doing what Amazon should do. It's Saturday night when I called this dude, and or when I called Amazon and they called me, and I don't really expect Amazon to do much about it besides send me another one and then give shit to the guys who made this shit. But he's like, yeah, well, I'm sending it overnight, but it's not gonna get to you till like Monday night. I'm just like, fuck, dude, come on, man. I got this fucking weekend day, this whole thing planned out to just learning this shit because I don't know, and then playing it. I rushed out and got a fucking nice ass monitor. It's legit. And I have everything I need. I think as far as hardware is concerned, besides the computer. And they want me to send everything back. They're sending a whole new everything. It's not like I get to keep the keyboard and the mouse and shit like that. Like, no, just put it all back in there. The way I put it, it closes, but it's like it's not packed the same because I'm really mad because fuck them, it doesn't work. But he's doing what Amazon should do. I think I wish I could have got it sooner, but I feel like the guys, Cyberpower, whatever it is, like they fucking owe me something for this because this is expensive. They just ship this shit over here, and I get it. And I'm just like, it don't work. This is a heavy fucking investment. Did you plug it in before you shipped it to me, you ass clown? Brand new doesn't mean that it has not been tested. It just means it's brand new. It just no one else has been fucking with it. It's not some guy like whoever. I mean, it's brand new. I expect someone to played with it for a minute, put a mile on there. You know what I'm saying? He goes, okay, well, this seems to work. That seems to work. It seems like this thing works. Ship it. They just built it and shipped it, I guess, and didn't try it out. And the dude on Amazon was like, yo, try this, try that. All right, well, if it's not turning on, it's not turning on. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's just not working. See, it's right here. I feel the need to pull it out and plug it back in. Ultimately, it's going to solve nothing. Somehow, if I'm too stupid to turn it on, but I already have another one being shipped to me, so. But just fucking seeing it there. I have everything I need except for the download for the games, but I was going to download the games from the computer, just turn on the computer, see that it works. My girl was telling me to hook up the monitor. That has nothing. There's no reason to do that. I don't think. You can turn on the computer without turning on the monitor. The monitor just it's like a TV, I guess, that's hooked up to it. Just turns on with it. there's it's